PB?
Hello, Governor.
Oh my god.
This podcast is going to be a fucking shit fest.
Hairball.
Woo.
Welcome, everyone. Are you okay? Everybody, let's clear our throats real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome, everybody, to the Let's Get Irrelevant podcast, where relevant people talk about irrelevant things. I am your host, Cody Gray, and I am here today with my co-host, Heather.
What's up, everybody?
And Desiree.
Hello, Governor.
And we have a special guest today, and his name is Jake.
Hey, what's good?
And,
Let's get
what
started.
are we doing today, guys?
So today,
Oh
in
my
our last
God.
podcast, we did the Myers-Briggs personality test, and so we rigged Jake into doing it. So we're gonna talk about his results for a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to a game. I think it's Would You Rather, right?
Yeah, we have a couple games set up for the host and the co-host for today.
Yeah, so Jake was talking shit about Heather for like most of last podcast, and so we decided that we would have him take the test so that we could talk shit about him. So go ahead, Jake. What'd you get?
All right, so on with the Myers-Briggs 16 personality test, I got the executive because pretty much I'm a fucking asshole.
Fair.
True.
Agree.
So far, so good. We're on
I'm
the right track.
65% extroverted, 75% observant, 100% thinking, 90% judging, and 83% what the fuck does that say? Assertive? Yeah,
Assertive.
Yeah,
What
that
the
one.
fuck, English? Thank God he's in high school still, folks.
All right,
I think
so,
that night school would do you some good, kid.
All right, so what, I gotta start reading now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so
You nasty. Excuse me, Ela.
Excuse me, Ella. Excuse me, that's right.
executive.
This is a shit show fucking podcast.
Shut up,
already.
bitch.
It's a shit show.
It's a storm of shit.
Ah, shit.
All right, executives understand of what is right, wrong, and society acceptable to bringing families and communities together, embracing the values of honesty, dedication, and dignity. People with executive personality type are valued for their clear advice and guidance. They are happily lead the way on difficult paths, taking pride in bringing people together. Executives often take roles as community organizers, working hard to bring everyone together in celebration of local events in defense of the traditional values that hold families and communities together.
That was the fucking opposite of what I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
But
No.
I feel like I feel like that could make sense because I feel like you do think very like logically. You have a very like distinct plan for your life and how you want it to go, and you're like, this is gonna be like plan A, plan B, whatever. Like, you know, like the step by steps how it's gonna be and what you want. But also, I feel like you're in Boy Scouts, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it makes
That's
sense
definitely helped
to be
you.
the whole community leader, like reach
I was
out.
gonna say that.
Yeah, I feel like definitely I could see that working.
But
into
also,
your
it
personality.
reminded me of like the military, the army. Like, there's like
Yeah.
not 7 values, but like there's like dignity, like
Respect.
integrity, and all that stuff. And I feel like you definitely like,
Pride.
enable that or like resemble that.
And also, I feel like he's like it makes sense also because I feel like he's the type of person that like plays by the rules. You know what I mean? He's not like rule breaking and like
No,
whatever.
I mean he can be rule breaking, but only to like a certain extent.
No, you know what I mean though. Like
Yeah.
in the sense that like
He ain't gonna be
They're-
thrown in jail if he's in the army.
yeah, like he's like I get like I want
He's
to
right.
live by
He understands
society's
his place
values.
in the
Yeah.
world.
And like on the last
Well-
podcast when they all did their personality things, when it was all like it was all
We all did a certain.
yeah, most of the questions they did, they agreed to they were better at improvising than they were at proper planning. And with me, it's proper planning prevents piss poor performance. And with them, I was completely pissed off because they're all like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking wing it.
Yeah.
And that just pisses me off because I hate when people do that because
But also-
it always ends up like a complete shitstorm.
No,
I think also you have to understand though that people work in very different ways, and for me, I think I'm much better of a bullshitter than I am a planner. And you have to understand, like for somebody like me who has like really, really bad diagnosed ADHD and ADD, it's very, very hard for me to plan things out. And so, in a way, I have to be able to adapt. I have to be able to wing things on a daily basis in order for my life to work for me.
I just think
You know
me
what I
and
mean?
Heather are indecisive.
That and on and like I think most of my major is bullshitting. I think
Same.
my major
Same
is
here.
like when I graduate. I don't think it should say English major. I think it should say
Bullshitting
it should say
major.
bullshit extraordinaire because that's what I do. I can not read
English
a book.
and photography, or English and art, or art in general, is just full bullshitting.
Full bullshit. I cannot read a book and write a 10-page paper on it.
It's bullshitting and being successful at bullshitting. We're professional bullshitters, me and Heather.
Exactly, and
You
I
have
think
to
that comes
understand
with the
that, like,
creative field, though.
I could,
Although I feel like
I could
feel like at
bullshit
least
you
with
to
the
the point where
art-
you believe me
At least with the
100%.
artistic environment, it's more open towards like interpretation.
Exactly.
So like it doesn't necessarily have to be like this is it.
And also,
Or,
you
like,
have to understand
This
that.
is wrong. It's like open to interpretation.
Exactly. I wrote a 10-page paper on McTeague. Never read it.
And also, like, the other thing is that when it comes to Jake, he works in a field where you have to be by the book or else you can literally get killed. Like,
Mhm.
you can get electrocuted, you can get... You work in electric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get electrocuted. You can literally get killed if you do the wrong thing.
Or cut
You
corners.
have to work
Yeah,
by
you
the
can't
book.
cut corners.
You have to work by the book, as to where with us, when it comes to art or writing, you know, you're able to cut corners. In fact, when it comes to most art, you have to cut corners in order for your work to actually be successful.
Yeah.
You have like one of the things that my teacher told me when I was in high school that's always stuck with me as an artist throughout my entire life has been art isn't about what you can add, but it's about what you can take away and still make it successful.
And yeah,
I agree.
like a lot of people say you should always work smarter than harder, and when I think of it, you should work smarter and harder at the same time. You should never substitute the smart for the hard, because you should always, for me, I always give it 100%, or if shit hits the fan and you're behind another guy, you know you need to be number one in the field. You got to be always stepping forward.
But
And
don't
never
you think the
step back.
smarter people are always the ones that are ahead?
Not
No
necessarily.
matter what.
'Cause if you're working smarter and harder, you're always ahead of everyone else.
Bill Gates doesn't work
Bill
anymore.
Gates is a little bitch.
But he already made his
Bill
money.
Gates
That's
is
different, though.
one of the richest men on
but
earth.
he's already been smart, but he's just not working harder.
Yeah, he already
But
made
like
his
as
mark.
in a
But he was smarter rather than work harder. He hired people to work for him.
But
But
I
he had to
think
teach
it's
them.
different, though.
He had
It's
to
like
teach
totally
them.
different.
Yeah,
he
but
still
like,
had to work hard.
Yeah,
guess,
he pushed
yeah,
his
that
shit.
makes
He had to
sense.
hustle to get his name out there, to get
makes
his
sense,
brand out
but
there.
at the
you know
same
what I
time,
mean?
like, you know, I do think that when it comes to it,
Especially when like he's
If
like
you're-
the kind of innovative person where like he's like first up, like made.
Yeah.
but I also think like, okay, for example, I think that when it comes to like, how do I explain this? When it comes to it, I think intuitiveness and knowing things instinctually comes better and serves you better than going by the book or being smart or even working hard. Bill Gates, he knew how to work a computer. He knew it instinctively. He knew it he knew it like the back of his hand. You know?
I can't contest to that, but okay.
We
Well, I mean,
assume.
look at him. He's a fucking billionaire.
No, but I don't know what he was
he
doing
has
before
to
that.
have.
But I mean,
He
going
had
back,
to have.
but like going
Just
back,
like me, like I know photography like it's the back of my hand.
but going back to
It's
He
Jake's
went
point
to
of,
instinctual.
school for that. I don't know if he went to school for that.
But even
or-
at that,
He
even
dropped out,
before that,
I
it was
think.
instinctual. Yes,
right,
I
so
learned
he could have
things.
totally just like stumbled upon it, and like that was it.
I have no idea. But
I
going
feel
back to
like he
Jake's
did.
point about working harder, but
It's
also
okay.
working
A
smart,
program.
I feel like it depends on
I
what
tried
your
coding,
field
it's
is and
horrible.
what your goals are. You know what I mean?
Coding is terrible.
And that's what I think. And I think that all of us are very different in what our, like, career-wise, what we want to do and what our outcomes are.
Yeah, and
True.
I think like when
So
it comes,
for him, like, it makes sense that he...
it makes sense that he would
plays
have to
by the
plan
book.
everything out. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that makes sense. But in terms of me and you, we have to bullshit. We have to. We're hustlers. That's what we do. Like we have to hustle.
but it's a different hustle. It's an intellectual hustle.
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
have to mentally hustle. We have to make
Yeah.
people believe in the shit that we're doing.
where with him, it's more showing, like, this is what I'm capable
Yeah,
of.
it's a show your skill rather than say that you have it. As to where we say that we
agree.
have it and then we show it, you show that you have it and then you say that you have it.
Another thing
You know
that
what I mean?
like my boss says and a lot of the higher guys in my company says, They always are free to, even if we're flooded on work and we can't fucking take any more, we always take the more work because there's always going to be another guy right in behind us that's going to take that job, and they're going to be not necessarily be more experienced, but they're going to get the job done in the time limit that they want us, because they're constantly flying on our company on more things that we need to do. And we just constantly need to be in that one spot so we could stay there, be experienced, and be the number one guys on the job site.
And for you, and again, that's also a competitive thing, which goes back to the whole executive in the aspect that it's about who can be
It's a
the
race.
best.
It's a
Yeah,
race.
you need to be the best in the field.
Yeah.
Right.
Where for me, it's I think for us, it's similar, but it's different because it's not. It's not
Well, you
our
almost-
demand.
You have to also remember, as artists, and I know this isn't necessarily the same thing for writers, but it is definitely the case for artists and photographers. We almost have to support each other as a community, or else none of us will thrive. I know
disagree.
I know for a fact that it's different for writers.
Yeah.
But for photographers and for other artists, we have to rely on each other in order to thrive.
Yeah.
And so there is competition, but at the same time, it's friendly competition as to where it is like in writing or in your circumstances, it is brutal, like gut wrenching competition.
Yeah, with us, I'm in the same boat more with Jake in the terms of like, to be the best, you have to like.
It's survival of the
competitive,
fittest.
exactly, because with writing, there's only so many people that are going to get published, only so many people who are going to get read, and there's only so many spots on the New York Times bestseller list.
Yeah.
That's what
Right.
it is.
That's
the honesty
the difference
of it.
between me and you. Is you write one story, I take 6,000
Pictures.
photographs.
Exactly, but also
One of them has to be good.
But also,
right?
he's in a team of however many guys. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of them working together to be the best. Where with writers,
Yeah, you guys are more in teams. We're more a community.
No.
I'm not
With
even
me,
Like,
an
I mean me.
individual.
I mean me as
with
an
me,
artist.
I'm by myself.
It's one individual.
It's all on me to be the best
Yeah.
at my field.
Yeah, definitely.
So Jake, tell us about your friendship.
Yeah,
and, like,
tell us
how
more
you-
about your thing,
What'd you get for your friendship in there?
Oh, hold
Because
on.
we're all
It's okay,
friends.
it's-
or whichever one you want to read.
Alright, so one of the first strengths and weaknesses of a executive personality trait is dedicated, seeing things to completion, borders, and ethnical obligation for
Ethical.
executive. Yeah, ethical.
Mhm.
Obligation for executives. Tasks aren't supply abandoned because they are become difficult or boring. People with the executive personality type take them up when they are the right thing to do, and they will be finished so long as they remain the right thing to do. Executives are also strong-willed.
I agree.
A strong will makes a dedication possible, and executives do not give up their beliefs because of a simple opposition. Executives defend their ideas and participates relentlessly and must be proven clearly and constructively wrong for their stance to budge. Executives are also direct and honest. They're
I can see that.
also
Yes.
loyal,
Yeah.
patient, and reliable, and they enjoy creating order.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that's definitely true.
I mean, I think all of that kind of hit the nail on the head for you. At least,
Yeah, that's how
like
I
from
see you
the
anyway.
limited time that I've known you. I mean, I've known you a decent amount of time, but like our interactions together
Are limited.
were very limited. I think that it's pretty much hits the nail on the head for you. I don't think that it's like in any way really false at all.
Yeah, from my interpretation of you, I can see those things being like part of your personality, like that you like order and you like
You're
conduct,
very direct.
and you like loyalty and honesty, and you value ethics and like proper ethics.
Because I'm usually the type of guy that would step up to be the leader and like to do
Same
the
thing
certain
with Boy
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if there's people like you're gonna do this job, you're gonna do this job, and if you don't like it, you can simply get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to see you back. And that's how it's gonna have to be, or shit's not gonna get done. Or at work, we're not gonna get the paycheck. We're not gonna get the next job. We're not gonna get this. And
That's what
we
I
gotta
would-
And
keep
that's
it
but that's-
the
going.
leadership.
But that's also what I was saying when it came up to that question of like, what was it?
Loyalty. And all
Well,
that.
is it loyalty versus
Hardworking.
hardworking, or performance.
Yeah, like if you're gonna fire the loyalty.
I would
versus
rather
the-
take performance over the loyalty because I do not
100%.
give a fuck how loyal you are to me. If you are working under my name and you do not prove yourself to me as a competent worker, go away.
Yeah, like for me,
You're working under my name. My name is my life. It's my job.
like loyalty over hard working. I don't give a flying fuck if you could show up in the morning with a fucking fresh cup of coffee for me. As long as you could get into the job and do what needs to be fucking done so we could get out there at the end of the day with our paycheck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree, but again, totally different. But I could see that being a thing for him. But
But it's
also,
also
I
like I think it's also like, for me and him, we're both working in a almost, he's working in a trade, and in a way you could consider what I do a trade as well, because it's a singular job that you get paid for, and then
it's
you
just
leave.
different.
You, on the other hand, you get published, you make money consistently over time.
Yeah. Mine's like an album or a CD or something.
yeah.
I make money off.
So
of
in
how
a
much
way,
it sells.
me and you have that similarity where we both kind of work in these traits where like it's in like our names are really important to us,
But
like,
also,
the
I think
reputation.
the whole leadership thing comes with being an extrovert, which you got over introvert. Where with me, I'm more
Mhm.
introverted, so I don't want necessarily to be the leader. I don't mind having a boss above me. Like I really
Same.
don't, and I kind of like it because I kind of like knowing like if I need advice or I need someone, I can go to someone. Because if I'm the
Yeah.
boss, I don't want everyone coming to me because I
No, I agree
honestly
with
don't
that
give
too.
a fuck. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be the number one. But again, I'm also introverted, so I also just don't want to deal with that.
You don't want to have all the responsibility of the company on
Yeah,
your shoulders.
exactly. Where I feel like you wouldn't mind that because you kind of like
You like that
making
leadership
decisions
role.
and you don't mind being cutthroat with people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times when I deal with people, that sometimes, well, actually, most of the time, 'cause I'm a stubborn fuck, I don't agree with a lot of the things that people do and the choices that they make, and they seem to just take the long way in a lot of things, and it's shorter, but it's more effective, and it gets the job done. And going back to the community thing within the trades, like most of the different trades hate each other. Like electricians absolutely hate carpenters, and like automotive absolutely hate metal fabrication technicians, and it's an ongoing battle of like survival of the fittest. Who's the best? Who's gonna get it done?
Which also, I wouldn't think that they didn't like each other because they all sort of are
Because they're
different.
not actually
They're doing
competing with
different
each
jobs.
other
Yeah.
in reality.
Well, I mean, I guess metal.
But I mean, I
They
understand
are,
they could
but
get
they
in each
should
other's
they
way.
should be more
Yeah.
working together rather than competing with each other.
No, but I could
because-
understand them getting in each other's way. If they're building a house someplace,
Oh
the
yeah, no, I
electricians
get
and
that,
the
but at the
plumbers,
same
you know what I
time, they're
mean?
all
Like, that
doing
would be
their own
annoying.
job. That's not intruding on each other, really.
unless they're working on a project.
Unless they're
together.
working at the same time.
Yeah, and I can understand that being annoying.
I can get
Like,
that,
yo, get your
obviously,
fucking
but
shit
that would
out
get
of here.
annoying. But you also like that would get annoying for any job. Like if I had, like for example, the thing that I just had, the problem that I just had with somebody wanted to hire me and another photographer that I didn't know. I'm going to get annoyed because that photographer could intrude on my ability to photograph.
Yeah.
And that person could get in my photographs or be annoying and follow me around while I'm photographing, which happens all the time when you're a photographer. If you look like you know what you're doing, and even if you do know what you're doing, if somebody else is hired to photograph, they will follow you and like a puppy dog and just photograph what you photograph, and that's it. And then at the end of the day, you'll end up with the same fucking photographs, and that's not the reason why the client hired you.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's so that you
Makes
guys
sense.
have different photographs, you have different points of view
Right.
of
Yeah.
the same event.
All right. So, what is your friendship?
Yeah, I'm interested
Section.
in friendship because
Definitely.
I feel like everything that we've got
Can
so
we-
far
wait,
is
wait.
very like career driven or like, you know what I mean, like leadership driven. So I feel like friendships, I'm assuming that he's gonna say that like he prefers like
Yeah, I was gonna say,
ethics.
can we all guess what it's gonna say?
I think it's gonna say that he's big on ethics and he's big on honesty. That's what I'm going for.
How do I get to it?
Just go to like next page and it'll
I'm
give
gonna
a
contradict
preview of friendship
everything
one.
and say that he's big on loyalty, and say that he's big on honesty and loyalty.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
here we go, friendships.
Hold on.
Wait.
Let Desiree guess.
Let her put her input.
Go for it.
I think he's big on friendships that are similar to like who he is as a person. Like, so somebody has similar interest as you, or someone who's like similar, like I guess goal oriented as you.
That's a
You
good
guys
one,
would get
too.
along. But as like somebody else who has a different view than you, then you wouldn't get along.
Yeah, I feel like that's another one.
That's true.
He would want to be friends with someone who can. He doesn't have to be like so sensitive to.
Yeah, you
Like he would want to
Like
be
us.
friends with someone who like he doesn't have to like dance around their emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like us.
Let's see what it
I
says.
agree.
Though.
I agree.
All right. So, let's see. Among executives' established friends, executives show themselves to be outgoing and enthusiastic, always more happy to bring others among for their healthy sport and outdoor activity. Executives sometimes get a little overbearing in their push to participation, but it's just because they want everyone to have a good time and to work hard. Executives' friends are never short on invites to social activities and events, from tickets to a local ball game to weekend camping trip or a Sunday barbecue. Executives seek strong friendships founded on trust and loyalty. Though loyalty to family does come first and friends, active and quick minds, people with executive personality type can't ever be accused of not doing enough to fend off a little boredom. While executives may not always be the life of the party, they know how to party their part in making sure their friends are having a good time.
Yeah, so,
So it's basically just saying that you like to be the life of the party.
Yeah, pretty
Not even that, but like being
pretty
like
much like the program manager.
Yeah, the
making
program
sure
manager,
everything's
yeah.
fucking running smoothly and no one's being an idiot.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Nobody's
is
getting themselves hurt.
Yeah, which is like literally
Yeah.
like the executive.
Yeah.
Like the person making sure it's running. Like,
And I
a
agree with
smooth
all of that.
sailing. Everything's going good. But also, I mean, it did touch on loyalty and like trust and stuff.
Well, that's the thing, because in like electrical, like if I give someone under me an assignment, it's trustworthy that they'll get that assignment done or done correctly, because it is a lot of hazards and a lot of people can get hurt.
Yeah.
I think that's where the loyalty and the trustworthy come into play.
Yeah, I could see that. Although I feel like the executive seems to be very, very like goal and career driven. Like out of like everyone's that we've read, like between the three of us, yours seems to be the most pointed to like career and goals.
Well, I think it's the most pointed to definite success.
Yeah, definite success.
That's what it is. And I think that it's more or less I think it's more pointed towards definite comfortability, as opposed to where me and you, if we succeed, we really succeed. You know,
Yeah.
as writers and photographers or artists or whatever. If we make it real big. If we don't make it, we're uncomfortable pretty much for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? As to where you have this set out plan for your life where you're pretty much, you know for a fact that you're going to be at least comfortable. Comfortable enough as to where you can have a family or have a house, have a place to live, have a girlfriend, and just live like a normal life without struggling all the time.
Yeah.
You are giving yourself a more
And it's
surefire
realistic.
plan.
It's realistic.
Yeah, you're giving yourself a more realistic, surefire plan that you will succeed. As to where me and her, we're dreaming and hoping to God that one day we will hit it big.
Girl, hopefully this thesis is a knockout. The one I haven't worked on at all. Because that's going to be the first thing that gets published with my fucking name on it.
Oh, hell yeah. I think it's good.
What I got so far?
Alright, so,
Will you be reading the rest of them? The rest of the stuff? Yeah. Do you think that it was, like, correct? / do you think that, like, it was, like, it...
you think it represented you as a person?
For me, I took this. I didn't actually recognize the test until I got to the final, but I did. I have taken this test in the past, and I did get an executive before. And for me, it as Cody said, it hits the nail right on the head for what I believe my personality is, and hopefully my future success.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. I think all of us were very spot on.
So to kind of veer off this subject, we decided for the rest of the podcast that we would play a little game. And Jake actually was the person who suggested this game. Jake, do you want to explain what it is?
Yeah, so We have just three simple group friendly games that are just fun to play with a group of people. We might not get to all three of them, but we have Would You Rather, Never Have I Ever, and Higher or Lower. And
Okay.
we all came together as a group and we talked about some of the games that would probably be the best for this, and we're gonna start off with Would You Rather and then go to Never Have I Ever, and then if we have time at the end we're gonna do Higher or Lower.
Cool.
So
Sounds great.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
currently you can't see us right now, but we're kind of set up in a little circle, so we're just gonna go around in the circle for Would You Rather, and I'm gonna ask the host and the co-host independently on some Would You Rather questions.
Cool.
We're in.
Alright,
Sounds
so
good.
we're going to start with the host, Cody. So, Cody, would you rather a curvy woman or a slim woman?
You better watch what you say, boy.
Oh, I gotta choose my words wisely here. You fucking asshole.
Starting off tough.
Oh my goodness.
In all honesty, it doesn't really
You gotta
matter.
pick one or the other.
I know I have to pick one or the other. And if I had to pick between the two, it would probably be a slim woman. But in all honesty, it doesn't really matter to me. Obviously, looks are the first thing that come into mind when you see somebody. That's like the first thing that attracts you.
So, for you, it's personality driven?
I think so, really. But if I had to pick between the two, it'd be slim.
Well, if it was personality driven, you done fucked up.
For real. Amen.
Alright, so,
Oh,
slim.
shit.
Slim.
He's saying that you're fucked up.
I
That's
am.
right.
I'm not disagreeing.
okay. Yeah, I know. For
So,
real.
actually, I just thought of this now, because with the Would You Rather game, it's a percentage of how many, the answer count of how many people have played this
takes
game.
the accumulation of everybody who's ever done the test votes
Answers, yeah.
and
Tallies them.
gives you a percentage of who versus who said this and that.
Correct. So, maybe I thought it was a fun idea. First person, maybe 3 or 5, depending on how quick it goes. So, and we'll just do 1 point if you get the majority of the ruling.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
So, Cody, you got 36% out of 100. So you don't get a point.
I don't get a point.
Wow.
All right, that's fine.
Us thin women are just fucking put on the back burner.
Oh, what's that? What is it?
I'm
Fat bottom
surprised.
girls make the world go round.
Real men don't want to sleep with bones, is what it is.
Oh,
No,
but I'm
Morrissey.
shocked, though.
To quote Morrissey, fat bottom girls make the world go round.
No, but honestly, I'm kind of shocked because I thought I guess the majority of the world thought supermodels were thin and
No, because I think
were
that's
more the ideal.
I think that's society standards, not men's standards.
We're going to Heather next.
I'm perfect. Let's
Oh,
go.
amazing.
Alright, so we're going to Heather next.
This is
and
so amazing. I love this. We
Me-
had this debate for so long
me,
yesterday.
me and Heather went back and forth on this topic
Xbox.
forever.
I love it.
Yesterday, it's would you rather own an Xbox One for the rest of your life or a PlayStation 4 for the rest of your life?
Xbox.
Wow, you're a skank, you know that?
Listen here, cunty. What's the fucking majority?
44%, bitch!
Shit.
That's what I thought. No point for you.
Shit. Fuck
Fucking
you.
PlayStation Master Race.
Oh my god.
God.
Get your feet off me, they smell.
Alright.
Christ.
So, Des,
Oh goodness.
would you rather be a part of the Army or be a part of the Navy?
Army.
Wait, take into consideration the uniforms for women.
The fuck? Shut up.
What?
The uniforms
I
for
don't.
women.
I don't care
Well,
about the
I already
uniform.
hit-
Okay, that's
I already
what my
hit
main
it.
concern
I already
is.
hit it, so final decision, Army?
Army, yes.
Alright, you get a point. 51% out of
Okay.
I feel like I would rather be in
51-49.
the army too, to be honest.
I would only rather be in the Navy because the uniforms are cuter for women. That's it.
I don't care about the uniforms at this point.
I do. I don't want to be at sea.
All right,
I just
all right,
want to
let's
wear
go
a
back to me.
cute-ass
Let's go
uniform.
back to me.
All right,
Okay, let's go, Cody.
pull back.
All right,
Alright,
Jake,
so,
what's up?
Cody,
What
would,
up?
would you rather be forced to kill your parents and get away with it, or be forced to kill a random stranger and go to jail for 30 years?
Okay, Oedipus.
Random stranger, 100%.
74%, 1 point.
100%.
I'm killing both my parents. Bye. Woohoo, I'm living on the outside.
Alright.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, goodness.
I couldn't kill my parents.
I wouldn't
Never
survive
in a
in
million
prison.
years.
Have you seen me?
Same.
Alright, so, Heather, Would you rather to drive Chevy cars for the rest of your life or Ford cars for the rest of your
I
life?
don't give a fuck either.
Chevy.
Probably Ford, if we're honest. I like the Fusion.
All right, 1 point. Each of you have 1 point.
What's your acronym?
Fix or repair daily.
Ford. Alright, Desiree.
Alright, so, Des, would you rather own your own gaming computer or own your own console?
Gaming computer.
100% gaming computer.
I agree.
Whoa! 49% gaming computer.
What
That's
the
close.
fuck?
That's close though.
51%.
I
gaming
feel like you can do so much more with a gaming computer.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Why
you can do
chose
literally
that?
infinitely more things with a gaming computer than
That's
you
a
can
close.
with a
That's a
console.
Why I
close one
chose
though.
it.
That's almost
That's
50-50.
that's total bullshit.
So I don't get a point?
I mean,
No.
I respect the votes, the amount of votes, but like I respectfully fucking agree.
But it's a close one though. It's only 49. It's like,
Yeah, that's
real
fair.
close.
Alright, so, Cody, would you rather have a city explode killing millions, not you or your best friend, or kill your best friend that has saved your life twice?
You better think close, boy.
Wait, can you say that again?
Alright.
This is an ethical dilemma.
Would you rather have a city explode, killing millions of people, but not you or your best friend? Or would you rather kill your best friend that saved your life twice? So would you rather just kill one person or kill millions of people?
I feel like I'd rather just let things explode. Like I said, we did this whole personality thing. Like, if it doesn't have anything to do with me, it's not my problem.
Alright.
Alright, question. Okay,
Fair.
so-
I mean, I think that's a fair
Good
thing to
point.
say.
Who has 1 point?
I have one,
You have one?
I have
Yes,
one.
2 now.
Oh, I have 2 now.
You have two now. Okay.
Yeah.
and you have one, right?
Cody
I'm
just
trying
got
to keep
another
track. So
I'm in the majority, bro.
point. Alright.
It's every day, bro.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
Alright. Would you rather watch Michael Myers for the rest of your life or Jason Voorhees for the rest of your
I
life?
hate fucking horror movies, so I don't want to watch either.
You have to
Alright.
pick though.
I don't even know who either one are.
Michael Myers.
Jason is
Hockey mask.
yeah, hockey
Okay.
mask.
Okay.
Michael Myers is Friday the 13th, like the
Like-
weird
like Freddy
like
Krueger.
great no.
No. No.
No?
Is he the one with the striped
Uh-huh.
shirt?
Yeah.
No, Freddy
that's-
Krueger is the one with the striped shirt.
Oh.
Jason
There's
fucking
two guys with
Michael
hockey masks.
Michael Myers is the one with the jumpsuit and the gray mask and the hair.
I don't know him, so I'm gonna go hockey
Well, I'll
mask.
show you a picture.
So Michael Myers.
I would rather watch. No, she's going Jason.
Oh
Voorhees.
yeah, Jason.
I'm going on the hockey mask because I don't know the other one.
All right, so no, 46%.
Fuck.
I'd rather Jason
Okay.
Voorhees.
Yeah.
On.
Still at one fucking
I'll
point
show you
over
a
here.
picture.
Ooh.
I hate horror movies.
Well,
that was a
same.
kind of
While you
shitty
pull
question.
that up, so Desiree, would you rather have one eye or one ear?
One ear. If it was me personally,
I'm all about the aesthetic, so.
true. I can still
feel
listen
like
to
there's
music
something
with one
like-
ear. So
A logical explanation for that.
Although decorative eye patches.
I mean, I could give you,
Oh
I could
my
give you a
God.
logical answer to this, but
No.
I'll let you answer
Okay,
first.
so
and
I'm
I'll
gonna
throw it
go.
out
I'm
there.
gonna go with at least one eye. Like I'd rather hear than I guess see.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
She's the majority.
I'll be honest, you're wrong.
56%.
I'll be honest, you're wrong.
Yeah, I would
'Cause
rather have one ear.
One
If you
ear.
think about it,
Van Gogh, bitch.
no, but listen. One eye is at that point a safety hazard. One ear is not a safety hazard. My stepfather lives with being deaf in one ear.
I
It is not a
don't.
safety hazard for him. However, your grandfather lives with one working eye, and he can't even drive correctly.
Can I just say, I don't give a fuck about the safety hazards. I give a fuck about the aesthetic. I can cover that. I could do a side bun every day, bitch. I ain't got no problem with a side bun. I'm not wearing a patch. And you
Don't
can
love my
decorate.
girlfriend?
You can decorate the patches, but it's still a fucking patch. You know what I mean?
But for me at least,
You could look like the dude from Metal Gear Solid though, and have like the one thing across that
No.
wraps around the rest of your body. You could
No,
look
no,
at
no,
a
no.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go side bun.
I mean, no, I agree with you, but like, I'm just saying, you can
'Cause
look pretty badass.
I'm
with
not
one
gonna
eye.
be called pirate all the time. I'm
Boy,
not.
All right, Long
See,
John
I wasn't
Silver.
even, but I was.
That's what I mean.
No, but
No.
I wasn't even like thinking about like I guess the complexion. I was thinking more of like kind of like a creative idea. Like I'd
That's
rather be
so
able to hear and like to
You
create
still
a
got
painting.
You
another
can
ear.
still
Then,
hear
like,
with one
I-
ear, Desiree.
I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, so
God damn it, Desiree.
I like this one. So Cody,
get
would you
2 points,
rather
right?
put ketchup all over your fries or put ketchup next to your fries?
Next to
Next.
Yeah, next year.
100%.
I will fight you
I
if you
fucking
put ketchup all
honestly
over your fries.
too much ketchup makes me nauseous.
Alright, so
That's a.
you're at 3 points. 82% of
Okay.
people next to their fries.
I mean, it's also
3
like one of
points.
those things where like I
That's
feel
the
like
only
moderation is key.
That's the only way.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's the only the real answer.
Alright, so this is a good one. Would you rather kiss Donald Trump or marry Donald Trump?
No.
Kiss him.
Marry.
Kiss him.
Fucking marry, because you know what?
You get money.
I'm not signing a prenup, bitch. So if you're gonna marry me, I'm gonna marry you for 5 years, and then, bitch, you're gonna give me money.
No point for you, because 76% wanted to kiss Donald Trump.
Right, because
I would
not
kiss
a
him and get the
fucking
fuck rid
commitment.
of him.
No, I want annuity. That's what I want.
Have you seen how miserable Melania Trump is?
That's fine.
Alright,
Okay, so
She's
wait.
crying in a
Okay,
mansion.
So, wait, before I continue. Okay,
Still crying.
I have 2 points. Heather has 1 point. Cody has 3 points.
I'm
Hell yeah.
literally at the. I'm like I'm getting like the shit all the time. I'm like not
Alright.
agreeing with
Alright,
everyone.
Desiree,
So-
you're up.
I gotta pee again.
Des, would you...
Hold on, Heather's gonna go pee real quick.
No, it's okay. Just like stall and talk.
Yeah, we'll go slow and we'll explain. Alright, so, Des, would you rather live in a mansion or pretty much live where you are now? Live in a regular sized house but have a pool.
Literally where you are now.
But, okay, question. The mansion doesn't have a pool?
Does it? I mean, I would assume not.
A mansion.
'cause-
A mansion without
See,
a pool.
I'm assuming a mansion would have a pool.
Okay,
Well-
well let's assume that a mansion doesn't have a pool.
Alright, then I'm gonna live here with a pool. Only because if I have the money to pay for a mansion, I should have the money to fix up the house that I'm living in.
Fair enough.
In all fairness, I would say a regular house too. I mean, I think that's like logical.
Well, you're sticking down at 2 points because 59% wanted a mansion.
Motherfuckers.
That's bullshit. I feel like if I could stay in a regular house and still be comfortable, I'd be fine with it.
Same. And like I have a pool. I already have a pool. Like cool.
Like
with
me
it.
and you have already been at the point where like anything more than being broke is comfortable. So like,
True, and I've
You know
been
what I
broke.
mean?
I've like made
Yeah,
a
me
meal out of
too.
$2. So like,
you know.
for like 4 people.
I was telling Heather the other night about how I remember when the first time when my mom and I moved away from my grandparents when I was like really probably a little bit older than Bella, how we moved into a condo and my mom had no money, and this was before my stepfather came into the picture, and we ate dinner on a nightstand
Yeah.
with 2 fold-out chairs, and our dinner was Fruit Loops for the night,
I've
and
been there.
that was it,
Yeah.
and it's terrible.
Yeah. I've been there.
I
Like
feel like anything more than that is comfortable.
yeah. No, I agree. I've been there. Like when we moved into an apartment, we at least had a dining room table and like chairs, but like we didn't have money for food, so we ended up eating like $2 like worth of like ramen noodles or something like that, like for like 4 people.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're talking about being poor.
Story of my fucking life, kid.
Yeah, bro.
Woo!
So, next one for Cody.
What up, man?
Would you rather it always be daytime or always be nighttime?
Always be nighttime, 100%.
54%. You're at 4 points.
I get more shit done at night.
Okay, Heather.
Alright.
That's all. That's like about it.
I'm
Like
the losing
I'm a night
champion
owl.
here.
I'm actually hold on before we go into this. I'm curious to hear what other people have to say.
I'm unsure because I have a hard time waking up when it's dark out, but I like the nighttime better.
What I'm saying if you
I'm a
could,
daytime person. Like I'd rather it be day and like be sunny and shit.
Yeah.
what about you?
I mean, personally, like, I wouldn't be able to work if it, like, wasn't bright out, so I would have to say.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I might say day just because.
I think it also depends on the
I feel
strength
like
that you're in, you know?
I feel like the warmth and like the sun like makes me happier.
Yeah, I feel that. And it also makes, I feel like it makes things, like when you're walking through like a town or whatever, it feels prettier and nicer if it's daylight out, where if it's nighttime, you're
I would
more
disagree
sketchy.
with that one.
I didn't ask you.
Alright.
Fair enough.
That was your question, so you know.
So, alright, Heather, starting to slack back here. Alright, so, Heather, would you rather have no car or have no Wi-Fi?
No car. Fuck the car, dude.
Alright, you're at 2 points.
Finally!
Oh, yeah.
72%.
Retire, you and me.
Losing champions coming back.
I'm winning right now. Are we playing to a certain score or what?
Yeah,
Five.
we're playing 5.
Alright. I'm already at 4, so y'all better fucking catch up.
You better start losing.
Alright, so this one's pretty fucked up.
Is it for me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alright, so Des, would you rather jerk off to the nudes of Adolf Hitler or jerk off to the nudes of Donald Trump?
No.
That's fucking amazing.
That's bad.
No.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that one.
I'm so sad.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was gonna save it for Cody, but
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my god. Okay. Who's worse?
I mean,
That depends on
I
who you
feel
are.
like that's
I
pretty
think-
easy for
okay.
me.
In all fairness, Trump hasn't killed millions of people yet.
That's what I was
Yet?
thinking. That's
Yet. So,
Stalin was worse than Hitler.
true.
Fair.
Hashtag killed all of his people.
Yeah, they're both terrible people,
Yeah, they're both
though.
bad.
okay. But like Donald Trump is like ugly as fuck, and I feel
So you're saying Adolf Hitler's pretty?
That 2 pig
Or
gives me a
handsome.
fucking hard on.
Yeah.
no, but like
No, he's a fucking terrible person.
I feel like when he was younger, Adolf Hitler was.
Yo,
In all fairness,
two
in all
pigs.
fairness,
when he
Adolf
was a
Hitler was
teenager.
no. But in all fairness, Adolf Hitler was passionate as fuck because he was also an art student. So
fail
He
out of
went to
art
art
school,
school.
start
He's
level
yeah, he
four.
failed out of art
Asshole.
school. So
Please, like,
So
I'm gonna have to go with Donald Trump, even though I hate him.
Yo, that 2 pig gives me a fucking hard
oh
on.
shit!
What?
70% of people would rather jerk off to Adolf Hitler.
Holy
So I
fuck.
get no points.
No points.
oh shit!
Alright,
I'm in the lead, bitches.
I
So,
can make so
Cody,
many jokes.
for the
where
win.
it's just- Alright.
would you do you? It's more of a do you like Christmas Day or your birthday?
Give me a different one. Fuck that one. That one's stupid. Give me one that's hard.
Give him the way you jerk off to something.
Yeah, I know. For real, like, give me something that's difficult.
Oh my god, like that was horrible.
Pretty bad. Honestly, I'm surprised with the results, to be honest.
Right? I thought Donald Trump at least.
I would have put money that
You
Hitler
can
won.
fucking add.
I mean, Hitler lost
Yeah,
to Trump.
same.
Would have put money
Yeah,
on
I
it.
gotta find a good one.
I really would have. Because I
It's
feel
alright
like
if we have empty space.
I
Hitler's
just feel like
fucked.
right, Hitler's fucked up.
They're
Although
both
like
fucked
I
up.
said before, like at least Hitler, like when he was
Oh,
younger.
I want to make a joke, but I can't do it. I can't. No. Mm-mm. No.
Not in the light of all the shit that's been going on.
Poor taste.
Maybe if he like shaved off his
Did you know there's
mustache.
such thing
Oh,
as
it
a
was
dirty...
about the mustache. It was
Did you
about
know
the
there's such
mustache.
thing
Oh,
as
it was about the
Did you know
mustache?
that there's a such thing as a dirty Hitler?
A dirty
Mhm.
Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you stick your finger in your butt and you smear it on your friend's lip.
Yep. Have you ever heard of salty
Although I
Hitler?
have a situation with something
I don't
that
want to know what
happened.
it is.
Ew.
I probably shouldn't say.
All right, let's not.
Although I have a situation where something.
Urban
like that
Dictionary it.
To you?
Yep.
No, to somebody else.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
I was
say,
like,
girl,
somebody
I would
gave you a
have
dirty
broken
Hitler?
someone's fingers for you.
No.
Another one is a rusty hook.
This
I
one-
would have
Not
died.
happened to me, but like I saw it. It's happened
What?
to somebody else.
Oh, I thought you said that happened to me.
No, it didn't happen
Oh
to me,
my
but I
God,
heard.
I was
I
like,
saw
holy
it happen to
shit.
somebody else. Like I literally watched it happen.
I would have fucking vomited.
Alright, so for the win, Cody, this one's actually pretty good. There's a lot of different sides to this. It might
I'll
not.
be the decider on if it's good or not.
Alright, so would
Alright.
you rather burn to death or drown to death?
Drown to death.
Alright, so you won.
Burn is agonizing, dude. Of course, I'd rather drown.
Well, that's the thing.
Drowning, your lungs fill up with water, and eventually you suffocate,
They-
and
no,
you're comfortable, and you just go unconscious,
No,
and
they
then
say
you die.
they say it's a lot more painful because after 5 seconds of actually being fully set on fire, all of your nerves are fucking shot, and you
Mhm.
can't feel it.
I'm okay
I
with
absolutely would have picked fire.
I
No,
would pick fire
fuck
too.
that. I would have been.
I'm
amazed.
okay. I'm okay with going- honestly, I'm okay with
That's what
going-
I said. I would have did.
I'm okay with going unconscious before I die.
No, drowning's excruciating.
That's why I would rather die.
Or like rather burning than freezing to death. I would have rather burn.
Burn.
No, I'd rather freeze to death because
It's so
freezing,
long
no,
though.
freezing you just kind of like sit there and you
You
can't
go
really
numb.
move, and then you go to sleep, and you just never
Doesn't
fucking
matter
wake up.
though.
I don't care. Like,
I would rather burn to death because after 5 seconds you're not gonna feel it, and also I love being fucking warm. So
Yeah, she told me that when she dies, she wants to be wrapped in warm towels.
That's why.
that's what I want.
I'd rather
When
fucking
as
cremated.
soon as my
Peach,
breathing
like peach-colored warm
as
towels.
soon as my fucking breathing starts to deplete, get the kids, get all the fucking towels, throw them in the
Peach
dryer,
towels.
All right, so
wrap mama up.
No.
it's still
Should we move on to the next game? then?
yeah. We should move on. To the
That
next
means
game.
that I won
So
Okay,
first off.
so Cody won. Fucking
So that's one.
congratulations.
That's one game for me. Won.
I say whoever wins, we should pelt to death.
What? No.
Sounds
What?
like a plan. All right.
What?
All right, so we're gonna
I'm like, yeah, sure.
we're gonna move on to our next game.
Better than drowning.
There's a pool.
We're gonna move on to our next game. Never have I ever. And
Oh, this is gonna be brutal.
since Cody, you won, you could you could pick
Heather.
the category that we
Oh.
start with.
Okay.
So there. All right. So I'm gonna name through all the categories. So you can either do dirty and sex, relationships, school, drinking, work, law, and random game, which is a mix of all of them.
Random game
All right.
for fun.
Hold on. All right.
This
so
is gonna be brutal.
we'll probably do the same thing. Points to 5. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it's a group thing to see like.
Isn't it like
You have to
Yeah,
put your
there's-
hand up if you've done it.
It's a
right?
group, so yeah, you could just say like I've done it because obviously they can't see your hand, Cody.
Yeah.
So first to
So is
5.
it first one to a certain amount loses or wins? I feel like it's wins because then you've at least admitted it. You admitted your faults in life.
Well,
So I think you should at least win.
this I mean, I guess I'll throw in on this one because this is directed
Oh,
towards
fuck.
me and Cody. So never have I ever lied about my penis size.
I have.
Okay.
Sorry.
Honestly, no.
I have as a joke.
I don't really think so.
Like
I've also never
Wait,
really.
nor has anybody like asked? Like, yo.
I was
I
gonna
think,
say-
I think guys talk
No,
about
I
it
was
between
honestly
themselves.
gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, honestly, I don't think I've ever been asked about my dick size.
I feel like guys that talk about it between themselves, though.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, maybe,
That-
but like, even at that, like, I've never really
That's
been
so
afraid
weird
to
because
talk
like
about
nobody
it.
wants to like I feel like
It's okay.
if you're in a urinal like nobody like
Oh,
wants
I'd
to
love.
look at it,
I would love.
but like they want to know like if it's. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't know.
No.
I don't want to.
No.
I look at
No.
girls' boobs all the time to see how
I do
I
too.
size
Yeah,
up. So.
I look at girls' boobs all the time.
That's
too.
not the
That's
same.
different.
All right. So I guess I might as well just play along with the never have I
Alright,
ever.
so we get one. I
Sweet.
get one.
Well,
Or
Yeah,
no, I
sure.
get 0. I get 0. You get one.
why would I get one?
Because you said yes.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so you get
I
one.
have balls.
What's the score up to 10?
I mean,
Consensus?
we
5?
we
What?
should do a time limit because there's really no like way to like set the points.
Fair enough. Okay. That's
All right,
Okay.
so
Or like okay, never have I ever I guess lied.
We'll do
Okay,
10
have you
minutes.
ever lied? No.
What?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. I've
Okay,
lied
so
about shit
you
all the time.
get
I
one.
lied about my dick size.
So then you get a point.
Yeah.
Right?
So
'Cause you
he has
lied.
1 point so far.
So we
Okay.
should go to 10 though, because I feel like it'll be really easy to
Yeah.
get to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll go to 10. All right. So never have I ever been in a relationship for less than a day. I've never.
No.
Yeah, probably in middle school.
I don't think it's been less than a day. Less than a week, yes. Not less than a day.
All right,
Same.
So you're at 1 point.
Yeah, I would assume probably in middle school. Although, if it's an assumption, does that mean that it counts?
I don't know.
I think I have.
Okay, he
All right.
has.
I
Just
mean,
assume that you've had.
It's
over
middle
a day.
school. Almost every middle school relationship lasts like about a day or two, so.
Fair.
So never have I ever told someone that I love them when I really didn't. I have. I tell my mom I love her every day.
Oh my
Oh
god.
No.
Jesus
You better
Christ.
hope she doesn't fucking watch this, boy. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
I
tell
let
my-
that lie,
I'm
because I know you love your mother.
You gonna tell her to watch it?
At least back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't know
there's-
about now.
There's points. Like
I probably
when-
have.
I have.
when I
Oh,
was
actually, you
younger.
know what? No, I definitely have. I'm not gonna say who, but I think you know who, and
I don't know who, but yeah, I have. But it's always been like, I would say it like spontaneously, like, "Oh, I love you."
I say it out
And
of
I'm
sheer,
like,
for me,
Just kidding.
it's like I say it out of sheer awkwardness.
But
I
for-
don't want to be awkward, so I say it.
No,
back.
but for me, it depends. Like, okay, it's either I love you, like I love you as like a relationship, or
Like
like I
Desiree,
love you
I
as like
love
a
you.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
no, or like
Yeah.
family that I really don't give a fuck about. Like I'll say I love you even though I don't.
Next
Point.
one. Never have I ever
So I have
used
two.
someone else's ID. I've never.
No.
I have.
I have
Who?
Fuck.
my husband's boyfriend's.
Kyron?
Yeah.
How the hell did you
He
get
got
away
me
with
into
that?
he got me into a casino because he was like 18 now.
Doesn't
like 16.
IDs have like pictures?
Yes,
Yeah.
I still got into a
But she's
casino with
saying
it.
that he proved that
He
he
was
was over 18, so
and so
she
they let me
was
in. They just
also
told me I
in.
couldn't win anything.
Oh, well, yeah, all right then. Yeah,
Alright, then that counts.
Yeah.
I've used.
I think
other
we should
people's
keep our
IDs.
fingers up to the amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Keep going. So
All
I'm
right.
at 2. Jake,
I'm at 3.
Heather,
Or actually, yeah.
She's
damn.
one.
Heather, 1.
And 2.
Desiree, 2. You could have spoke up and said something.
Sorry, you're looking at my fucking face.
Yeah, but
they
they're
did.
fucking not.
All right, well, 1.
All right, so
Get your shit together.
never have I ever been hit by someone not in my family. I've been in shit tons of fights.
Hit?
I've been in a fight.
Yeah, same.
Dad, you've never been in a fight before.
Have I?
You've never been in a hand-to-hand combat.
No.
fight.
No,
No. Okay.
Alright, so I'm at 3.
I
4.
fought- like a bunch of neighborhood girls.
I feel like we should go around
I
with
fought
the phone.
Lindsay.
So that you're not.
You
So that it's.
physically fought her?
Because you're playing it too now.
Holy shit.
So
Yeah,
that's
sure.
like biased. You know what I mean? If he's playing 2, he technically.
I fought too.
I could
You
what?
fought
Remember?
him?
I
you
remember
could
what I
technically
did to
cheat
him.
and go through
I got him at
questions
the
that you
gym.
could answer.
Do you remember
Well,
that?
I'm just
No, I
saying
don't.
that.
And
I
then
mean,
Okay,
He
I
said-
just want to make sure.
I'll tell you about it.
I can't pick the
I
question.
know.
It's
Whole
fine.
story.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll
You were there.
All right.
You
so,
helped.
Next one. Never have I ever
Like an
stolen a
appointment.
test from a teacher. I've never.
I
Remember
haven't.
what?
Stolen a test?
Like
the
stolen
answer.
like answers off an answer sheet.
I
No.
haven't. You
I
have?
have.
Have you?
No.
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
I have.
I was never smart enough to find the damn answer test on our damn desk.
Same.
My teacher just fucking left it. And I was like, well, I'm not going to not use it. Fucking
Although
A.
I did cheat. I have cheated and like
In all
looked
fairness,
at
I
people's
mean-
tests.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
All right. So next one. Never have I ever eaten grass. I've never fucking eaten.
I'm
grass.
allergic to cut grass, so no.
I've never eaten grass. I've eaten like plants
I've
and
eaten
shit.
dirt by accident.
I've eaten shit.
My favorite flavor of popsicles, dick.
Dick!
All right. So
I can't wait to have a baby so I can throw that motherfucker out the window.
Although, can I be like honest? Like when I first had Bella, like she cried for like a long ass time. I was like, "Can I throw her out the fucking window?"
Oh my
Did
god.
this just end?
Sids.
Like literally, I was like ready to throw out the
Stop.
fucking window.
Sids.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
But
Stop.
like I
Send
didn't,
them
so
to
like
that's
A plus for me. I guess.
Yeah,
Alright,
A plus.
So next one. Never have I ever worn a ring without being in a relationship. Fuck yeah.
Want a ring?
Yeah.
No,
I wear
I've never.
fucking-
I don't think I've ever worn a ring in general.
Dude, I like
Me?
wear pimp rings and
I've
shit.
worn rings, yeah.
So
Me?
yeah, I'm at 5.
I always wore clattering, like even in middle school, so.
I had a clatter ring, then I was like married, so like there's that.
Alright. Never have I ever
Legally
forged
still married.
someone's signature.
All the
Oh,
fucking
oh my
time.
I have.
All
Ah,
the
that's
time.
fine.
Desiree literally mastered her mom's fucking signature to the point where her mom like actually signed a permission slip and the teacher didn't believe her mom signed it because Desiree mastered her fucking signature so well.
Yep. Yep.
I
And I was like
signed
in
my
like
own
what
thing
second
before.
grade?
Yeah, like,
I've just signed field trips for myself.
yeah,
Me all the
Yeah, it's
time.
fine. It's not a big deal.
no.
Nobody needs to know.
Not in,
Unless they listen to this podcast. Oh, she is, Mom. I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Mom.
My mom doesn't
Love
give a fuck.
you.
I'm sure Mom doesn't care now.
No, mine doesn't either. It's
Alright.
a little too late.
So what is everyone at? I'm at 6.
I'm at
4.
5.
4.
Alright, so I'm in the lead. Alright, so never ever fallen out with a friend over a movie.
What? How?
No.
Like,
That's
Like
retarded.
disagreeing over a movie.
you fucking bitch, 50 Shades of Grey was the best fucking film of our time.
Wait,
Are
what
you
is that?
fucking kidding me?
No.
Of course it wasn't.
I'm
Wait,
just
what is
saying.
that? Wait,
Obviously,
hold on.
I
What
was
does that
playing
even
along.
mean? Fallen out
Meaning
with a
like,
friend?
you
You
guys
had an
decided to
argument?
not be friends anymore because you argued so hard over a movie,
Oh,
or you
no, I
disagreed
never-
so much over
No.
a movie.
No, like
That's
I disagreed
ridiculous.
over a movie, but like not like hardcore. Like I'm like you can't be friends anymore.
Oh no, I have done that. Son of a bitch.
What fucking movie
What
did you do that
movie?
to?
No, because we went to the movies and it was like some cunt of a friend. Wait, actually, no, I can't really do that. No, because he's still my friend.
If
I
he
talk
was
to him.
already kind
What?
of a
No.
cunt, like I wouldn't really count. That.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count it, but he wanted to see the fucking Emoji movie, and I wanted to go see Dunkirk.
That's a reason to
Dunkirk
end
is an amazing movie.
I haven't fucking seen it yet. I wanted to
It's-
see it so
you
Me
bad.
can-
and you
It's
should go see it.
It's a pass.
It's a great
It's like
movie.
it's fast.
You don't
I
have to
wanna
watch
see it
it.
so
Coming
much.
from a film perspective, it's an amazing movie.
You don't
I
have to
wanna
watch
see
it.
it.
It's fine.
Alright, so
I don't care.
yeah, that one is shit.
Same.
So, have you ever been engaged or married?
There's like,
I
hello.
was like sitting here looking at her damn fingers. Girl, you better watch your face.
The bitch is empty.
No, I've never been engaged or married.
This fucking cobweb's on
Desiree
his
is the only
finger.
one who's in there that's actually been engaged and married.
Still married.
Still married.
Ugh.
So what are you at? You're
To be
at even.
determined.
You're at even with me.
I'm 5.
5 and 5.
I don't even know what the fuck this means, but never have I ever been sent to the headmaster's office.
Oh, the principal.
Oh, it's like if you're at a boarding school.
No, like a
Have you ever
principal.
been to like a
Yeah.
principal's office?
Oh, well then yeah,
Oh,
6.
yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes, we have, girl.
Yes, we have. That's right.
Elementary school. You don't remember? When
Yep, I remember. We got
What
the
happened?
janitor fired.
Oh, was that the one where he was a pedophile?
They thought he was a pedophile and he
I
was
don't
being
think
inappropriate
I
with
don't
us.
think he was ever, but like he was, I mean, I guess he was being inappropriate. But
They
like,
believed that he was being inappropriate with us, so they fired him, and we were in the principal's office because
They
of
tried
it.
to get your statements or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
and then we try to lie, but like
I got called to the principal's office once because these girls who were really crazy girls, and even Heather can like, what's it
A
called?
test?
Attest
to it.
for me because she actually knows these girls too, but they like tried to pin like harassment and stuff on me and like a couple of other people when like I was one of the quietest kids in school.
Fair.
Like I never really talked to anybody outside of my friends group.
Oh,
So,
I was
like-
also in the principal's office in middle school once, but it wasn't my fault.
But they just genuinely straight up lied to the principal to try and get us in trouble. They were just very mean-spirited girls.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
yeah. So, that's 6 for me.
It's 5.
Alright. So
What about you, Jake? You at 7?
I'm at 7.
Shit.
Alright, so yeah, that was that. Have you ever been locked outside naked? I have.
Not naked, no.
Yep.
I've been left out with no shoes on.
That
not
doesn't
naked.
fucking count, does it? What the fuck?
I mean, I'm
What?
just saying.
Wait, why were you naked? How did that happen?
Yeah, I want to hear that story.
Alright, so
What?
I was over one of my friend's house, and it was a smaller party, and so I was in
Yeah.
the shower, and then they all ran in the door, took all of my clothes, my dirty clothes, everything.
So they fucked
so
you.
you got pranked.
They took all the towels, so I couldn't even cover myself. And then it was like fucking snowing out, so I decided it was a good idea to throw all my fucking shit outside. All of my clothes that I had in my friend's room, they threw everything outside. So I had to go outside to get my shit, and they fucking
That's
locked me out
brutal.
for like 15 hours, butt ass motherfucking naked. In
How
like
did
a
you
foot
not
full of
die?
snow. I told my friend I was gonna fucking break the fuck out of this window if you don't let me in right now. So I'm at 8. I've been
Jesus
God
locked out
Christ.
naked.
Damn it, Jake.
You were hazed.
I would not be friends with him ever.
Me
again.
neither.
I know, for real.
If you don't.
I
Bye.
keep putting my feet like as a rest on Heather, and she hates it.
Alright,
They smell.
I'm sorry.
so
Hardworking boy, yeah.
they're gonna get points for this. I don't know about you, but never have I ever fired someone or got someone fired. At janitor.
I have fired somebody.
Yeah, we got the fucking janitor fired.
No, but also I
I
was a
think I
hiring
may
manager
have gotten a teacher fired at one point
and fired.
I've tried the
because of
fuck.
my whole thing.
No, I've tried the
my
fuck
health
how to.
stuff.
I've tried the fuck to like
Get him fired.
get people fired like that I work with, but it just doesn't work.
I was a hiring
I'm pretty
manager,
sure
so
that
I
I've gotten
fired
somebody
somebody.
fired before.
So you're at what?
I
now?
got 6.
Oh, so we're
I
tied.
was 7.
I
Yeah,
still
me
feel
and you,
bad
bro.
for the janitor.
I feel bad too.
And when I went to visit my elementary school teacher,
all they remembered.
literally I was like in the 10th
Like
grade.
you go to open house. Oh, you hit the girls.
You're
that
the
fired
girl
the
that
janitor.
pedophile
No,
was-
I was
was
in the
creeping
10th.
on.
I was in the 10th grade. I went to visit my elementary school, and our 5th grade teacher, Miss Rice, was like, "Oh, she like didn't remember me," and I was like, "Oh, like I'm Heather. Like, do you remember I used to hang out with Desiree and like whatever? We were your 5th grade." She's like, "You were the girl that got the janitor fired." And I was like,
That's so sad.
I was like, "You fucking remember that? That's the only thing you fucking remember." And we weren't even in her class at the time that happened.
Right.
All right, so
Jesus.
let's go. Me and Cody are both at 8.
I'm at 7.
I'm at 6.
All right, so never have I ever sent a text to my ex because of my alcohol level.
No.
Nope, I've never.
No, definitely not.
I've sent a text to like.
Desiree.
I've sent texts to like girls, but like never my ex.
I've only ever sent alcohol text.
I mean,
to
does it
my
really matter?
actual
Because like I would have
girlfriend.
sent it when I was sober anyway. But like just
Yeah, you just happen to be drinking.
meh.
I'm one of those people where I remember
so
most of what happens if I'm drunk. Unless I'm like
Also,
seriously
when I'm like
blasted.
seriously drunk, I don't have my phone ever. Like
Yeah, same. I
Like,
threw
my
up on my
phone-
phone, so
my phone will be
I
like
wasn't
I will
using
wake
it.
up and like have no clue where my phone is because like I just don't have it.
fair.
So like,
Alright, so that's a no for all of us?
but like it's like an 8 for me because like I have done it, but like normally when I'm drunk I don't have my phone.
Alright.
Okay.
So never have I ever TP'd someone's house.
I have not.
No. Don't say you haven't, and for a fact you haven't.
I remember TPing, but I don't remember what I TP'd.
I think I may have like TP'd his house at some point, but I'm gonna say no.
I think I TP'd, but I think I did it in
I
good
know,
spirit.
I'm just joking.
don't
I
know.
never TP'd house.
Never have I ever imagined a teacher naked. I'm at 9.
Hey.
Oh, I
Oh.
100% have.
Oh,
Mm.
Alright.
Oh,
So
Mr.
me and
Don't throw that out there.
Call me
Although
Big
there was this one
can we go
teacher
to like
that I
15? Because I feel like this is good.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
this is
only
real
15.
fast. This is going real
Okay.
fast.
I have so many fucking teachers. Even
Same.
professors. Oh my fucking god. There's so many professors I would fuck. Holy shit.
I had this really attractive health teacher at one
Same.
point. I mean, she was a health teacher. So.
There was so
Oh,
many.
I've had math teachers.
Oh my
and I
god,
wasn't
do you remember
good at anything.
Mr. Who?
Mr. He was our gym teacher in middle school.
Oh, it's
Every
always
single
I'm
girl
gonna
I
have to
watched for
bleep
him.
all these names out. You know that, right?
Do whatever you want,
Do
son.
whatever you gotta do.
Mr. If you ever,
Call me.
All right.
So, like, okay, so I'm at 9. Cody, where are you at?
I am at 9.
Jake?
Also 9.
8.
8. Yeah, so we need to go to
Alright.
like 15.
Okay.
Or like at
Alright.
least 20 or something.
So never have I ever dated the same person twice.
I have.
I have.
I have
I
2.
have.
Alright, so
That's
We're all
10 for me.
10.
We all suck. I'm 9.
alright. Never have I ever used someone else's credit card without permission on accident.
On accident or like on purpose?
No,
Never,
I did it
never
by
on
accident.
accident.
Always on purpose.
No, I did it by accident.
Always
No,
on purpose.
I've always done it on purpose
On
with their
purpose.
permission.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
I've
can't.
done it on purpose without
I
like.
never like
consent.
grabbed her card and accidentally used it.
no. Like, I had, like, I think it was, like, one of my friend's dads. He had his credit card on
Snapchat.
my PlayStation because we fucking did chores or some shit. And he gave us $20 for, like, a game. And then, like, like, one of the cards that, like, I put in didn't transfer over. And I accidentally used his credit card for, like, a $60 game. And I felt so bad.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, that's kind of, like,
Although
borderline.
$60 for a game isn't that bad on a credit card, but like it's still kind of
I
shitty.
still felt bad.
Yeah, I would too, but
Yeah.
like whatever. At least you can pay that
I've used
back.
it for an
Yeah, I
Uber.
paid it back. So I'm at 11.
I'm
None.
at 10
I'm
still.
at
11.
9.
Alright.
I'm 11.
Never have ever searched for a
No,
new-
you're at 10. You didn't use another person's credit card or
I mean,
debit card.
I guess not on purpose,
by
but
or on purpose. No, by accident.
Oh, accident. No, okay. I've done it purposely. Okay.
Yeah, I have
That's
too.
so bad.
I use her credit card or her debit card all the time, on purpose.
Okay.
But
Alright, so I'm at 10. Continue.
Alright, so never have I ever searched for someone's nude pictures on the internet.
I have.
of
I
course,
I have.
I haven't.
I will look up literally anyone to see if they have nude photos.
I've looked up literally
I feel
Chris
so
Brown's
left
dick.
out.
I've looked up Drake Bell's dick so many fucking times I couldn't even tell you.
Oh my god. I feel like it's also like
Drake
one of those
Bell,
things
call
where
me
like
daddy.
celebrities are hard not to like. I know it's like an invasion of privacy and everything, but like at the same time, like I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
I feel like it's also one of those things where it's hard to avoid sometimes. Because if like a celebrity thing comes out, they're all over the place at that point.
True.
Yeah, I've
You
looked
know
up.
what I mean?
agree.
If your nudes come out and you're a celebrity, I've seen them.
Yeah, for real. Like it's.
And then there are some people that are like, don't look at them because you're perpetuating it. And it's like, bitch, shut up.
But don't put it
They're
in
out
your
there.
cloud.
But I'm like, also, like, everybody's seen a dick, everybody's seen a vagina, like,
Get over it.
Yeah,
fuck,
it's
like,
fine.
You're not
If
special.
you're normalized at all to sex, like you'll understand.
Like, unless
it,
you have a
like,
third
don't
nipple
worry about it.
somewhere, like,
A
You're
lot of men
normal.
have
Unless you're a
third nipples.
bizarre fucking
Yeah.
person, like nobody
I know someone
cares.
has a nipple.
A lot of men have them.
Really?
But it's just, it looks like a
I want
mole.
to cut her off.
I thought you were about to say I wanted a third nipple. I was like, Sam.
Alright, so
Alright.
never have I ever helped a total stranger.
Who has
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I go to work every day and help total strangers, so.
I always
What
end
are we
up
at?
pulling
So what's that,
doors
12?
for blind people.
What?
We're at 12 now, right?
Yeah, I'm at 12.
Wait, are we all at
Are
12?
we?
I think
all
we're
at
all
12?
at 12, yeah.
We need to go to like 20 now.
We're tied.
Yeah, we all fucking did that. That's stupid. We all did that today, actually. Alright, never ever been too drunk to remember where I lived.
No.
Not where I live.
Technically,
Where have
yeah.
I been?
I technically have. But also, thankfully, I wasn't in charge of getting myself home, so.
So does that count
Does
then?
that count?
Wait.
I was pretty much too
Like,
drunk
wait,
to even
wait,
remember that she was my girlfriend, so.
Wow,
like-
so you were fucked up.
I was pretty much on alcohol poisoning level.
But does it count if he wasn't in charge of getting himself home?
I don't know, because like when I've been drunk, I've always been home. I've never been drunk, like completely drunk out of like my house.
So then-
Yeah, I don't know. Does that count?
Probably
so like
not,
I was
then.
already home.
I'm gonna say
Alright,
no.
I'll stick with 13. Or 12. Is it
12.
12 or
12,
13?
12.
We're all
Alright.
tied at 12.
Never ever stood outside a store trying to get someone of the age to buy me booze.
Never.
No.
Nope, I've always had friends
don't
that are
care.
older and like buy me drinks.
Yeah,
no.
it's never been an issue.
Never had. This is a good one. Never have I ever lied while playing this game. Not yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
I've been honest.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
we're pretty open and honest people.
Yeah,
We're
so-
past that hour in the night when, like, you just be honest because, like, what else are you gonna do?
Right. Why lie?
So we're all at 13.
Just so
If you
everybody
lie,
knows
it
right
won't
now,
be
it's
true.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Just a heads up, so everybody knows what we're dealing with right now.
Alright, so never ever pulled a prank on a teacher. I've pulled fucking 10.
Oh yeah,
and
I've
10s
like
of them.
hid shit from
I've
people,
never-
Yeah.
and like I was a dick in high school.
I
Yeah.
remember I loosened one of my math I
don't think I've
had
ever
an
played
old
a prank.
like an old guy math teacher who was such a fucking cunt.
Have we?
He was a substitute teacher.
I put a tack in
and
the
I
teacher's
loosened the
chair.
fuck out of his
I've never
chair
done
and he ate shit. It was so funny.
Yeah, I put a tack in a teacher's chair.
I've done that
I would
too.
So when
never
she
take
sat
you
on
for
it,
that.
she would fucking hurt her ass.
I've never even.
I
done that,
have
so-
also
I
I've
hated her.
I've like taken shit from the desk of my teacher and like hid it in my desk.
I've never done
And
that.
then like when they go to look for it, I'll put it back on their desk so that it fucks them really bad.
Yeah, I've
That's what
never
I
done
used to.
that.
I used to do those
What am I, 13?
psychology games.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're all at what? 14
I'm at
now?
12.
I'm at 13.
I'm at 13.
Yeah, I think we're all at
I'm
13.
12.
You're
She's
12.
at 12.
I never like pranked.
She's
a
never
teacher.
pranked a teacher.
Oh, so alright. Never ever lied on a job application or in an interview.
Lied.
All the
100%.
fucking time.
Always
I've
lied.
never.
BB, I am not fluent in Excel. Oh yeah.
Same.
Same.
Oh my goodness, I hate Excel.
To be fair,
And then my job, I need to use it, I'm just like-
I've applied to so many jobs and I've lied.
Yeah, and then you lied in the interview. You're like, I'm a people person. I'm friendly. It's like, bitch, no, you're
I
not.
hate people.
Girl.
Well, that's the thing. My boss has known me for fucking like 9
That-
years.
Although that's like the only thing that I've ever lied on with like a thing is that I'm not fluent in Excel. I'm pretty good with people if I don't know who they are.
Alright, so 13, 13, 14, 14.
No, I'm at 14 too.
I'm at 14.
Yeah,
I'm at
13, 13.
Me and him,
14,
13.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're 14.
Alright.
Are we going to 15 or 20?
I said 20. Only because
20?
it's going fast.
All right, let's do 20 and then we'll end it.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. Alright, so never ever been on a cheerleading squad.
I have.
Oh no, I've never been on a cheerleading
15.
squad.
No, so there. So
15.
yeah,
Fuck.
No. You're 15. I'm 14.
never ever faked an orgasm during sex.
Oh.
Yep, that's a joke.
16.
Yeah.
15.
Joke.
16,
15.
16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Sorry,
Wow.
16.
Sorry, Cody.
My whole world just fell apart. God
He
damn.
was
You know
looking
what?
at me with
Doesn't
the
mean that
saddest
we
eyes
don't
I've
love
ever
you. It
seen.
means that we love you enough to like make you
to,
seem
to,
happy.
to fucking make us disappointed in the end. Shit.
No,
No,
no, it's to make you feel like
Fuck
you're
off.
more masculine and like that you did your job.
Alright,
That's full
so
of
It's
shit.
to make it end, to be honest.
never
To
have
be
I
honest.
ever gotten caught staring at people.
Oh,
I get,
100%.
people tell me that I fucking stare at people all the time. No, I'm just fucking looking at you, stupid fuck.
That's called staring at them.
Oh, fuck you.
I people watch on the
Oh.
train really bad.
Looks like
Same.
I look at I have this
I'm at
problem where
15.
when it comes to
I'm at
attractive
17.
people, what
Although I've never had
Hold on.
somebody say like,
Oh, yeah,
you're
shut the
staring
fuck
at me.
I have this problem when it comes to
Just
attract.
whistle at
I
me?
did. Get your fucking shit straight. Everybody's talking at the same time, so I figured I'd
So you could wait.
rally everybody up. I have this problem when it comes to attractive people, whether they're guys or girls, where I can't stop looking at them, and I have to like keep looking at them. And it's not like for
I
a
do that too.
sexual reason or anything like that. I'm just like, wow, they're actually really good looking.
Yeah, I do that too.
Oh, yeah, I'm a raging heterosexual.
Although, okay, what do you constitute staring at somebody? Like, you caught yourself staring at somebody, or like they like, hey, like, why are you staring at me?
Well, I've had the awkward predicament where like I'll be staring at someone and then they notice that I'm staring at them, so
They
they
get
look
that
at
weird
me.
like feeling.
So they look at me, and then I'm like,
And then
then
look
like,
away?
Then I look away.
Is that what we're constituting?
But then
it
I'll
as?
look at them again,
And they're staring
and they're
at you
staring
again.
at me still, and I'm like, oh shit, they know. They know I'm looking at
Okay,
them.
because I don't know, like, I'm
So I
confused
think
on, like,
that
the whole
counts,
situation.
right? Does that
Alright,
count?
so never I
Wait, what are we at now?
I'm at 17.
You're at
Alright.
17, I think I'm at 16.
So yeah, I'm at 15.
What are you at?
I'm at 16.
So what are you at, Heather?
17.
Fuck.
Back!
I'm back at the
Alright.
end.
Never I ever slept in my partner's bed because of a nightmare. What? Oh, my parents. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh
18.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody
When
has.
we're kids, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 18.
Alright, so what's that? 16 for me? Never I ever called my partner the wrong name. I have.
No. Well, like maybe like out of
No.
like context, but never for like a weird reason.
No.
I
not
call-
You know what I mean?
I called my girlfriend her mom and like her mom's name. And
Technically, I could have called you the
Why
wrong
would
name because
you?
she
Cause-
has.
No, because she was fucking cunting at me, and her mom does the same thing. And I was like,
In all fairness,
I
though,
accidentally called her wrong
in all
name.
fairness, though, I technically could have called her the wrong name at one point because her and my mom have the same name.
But I think that's super creepy though, because like, what if you like in your head like meant to call her your
That's
mom?
why I call her Babe.
Ugh.
That's why I call her
Lord.
Babe and not Heather.
I guess.
The only time I ever call her Heather is during this podcast. That's about it.
Alright, so I'm at 17.
I'm still at 17.
18.
I've never called somebody the wrong name.
So you're 16 still?
Who the fuck knows? It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, so.
Let's close. Let's
Let's
get this rolling and close it up.
Alright, hold on.
Boys,
Fucking
You
ad.
gotta do your app. What's the app for?
It's an ad.
What for? What for? What game?
I don't know, Final Fantasy bullshit.
This episode of the Let's Get Irrelevant podcast is brought to you by
Final Fantasy.
Fennel.
Fennel Fantasy 4. It is
Fennel.
it's about fennel
Fanny
seeds
pack.
that poison the shit out of you and then you die, and that's about it. Good luck, guys. Have fun. All right, back to this podcast. Go ahead, Jake. What's your next question?
This is another stupid one, but never have ever eaten pizza with candies on top.
Yeah.
Ew,
Nasty.
that's fucking
Ew,
gross.
who
What the
has
hell?
done that?
Alright. Obviously, no one did that one. Never ever shouted out loud at a movie. I have.
Yeah.
Shouted out loud, like,
So I'm at
you're at the
19.
movie theater and
Don't do that, bitch!
I've
I like,
screamed.
No, but like in a horror movie, if a girl's like hiding and you're like,
Yeah.
bitch, run.
Oh, I've screamed
Yeah.
because I've been like scared or whatever.
Alright, so
I don't think that.
I also, oh, you know what? I have. Because when we saw The Great Gatsby with the rest of our class, I said, slay me.
You said
And
what?
what?
I literally screamed up when we saw The Great Gatsby with our class. Like, I don't remember what happened, but like, I think Gatsby like finally made it, and I was just like, yes, Queen, slay me! I was so happy. I was like thrilled.
Oh,
So I think
okay.
I did.
alright, so
All right, so I'm at 19.
I'm at
I'm
18.
at 19. What are you at, Des? Like 18?
Yeah.
Because that movie was my existence.
Alright, so me and Cody are back again, tied for the final point.
I feel like if we
He's
get
doing
if
so
we
good
get
for a
into it
minute
at
there.
the same time, we have to go until
Yeah,
one of us
it'll
has
just be
done
like
something.
head to head, 1v1. All right. Never ever left the bathroom door open while my partner was there.
Absolutely.
What? Yeah.
All the time. Like I.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
My
so
girlfriend
it's
was
me and you. You two are eliminated. It's me and him.
my girlfriend was taking a shower.
Go
Fuck
home,
us.
both of you.
No, it was so funny. She was so pissed. My girlfriend was taking a shower. I literally walked in.
I was
Took a
gonna
shit.
say my girlfriend was taking a shit.
No, she was taking a shower. I walked in, took a shit, and left the door open when I left. All right.
Relatable.
So it's just me and Cody.
We die.
First one to actually do it is like without the other person is the winner.
Yeah.
Has made the
Alright.
most bad decisions.
Yeah. So never ever considered walking out of a restaurant without paying for the dinner. I've considered it, but I've never done it.
Yeah.
So
then both of us technically have the
Just
same
keep
answer.
going.
yeah. So never ever flirted with a teacher to get better grades. I've never done
Never.
I have Mr. What's
What's
good, Papa?
that. Never ever been called bad in bed. I have.
Not to my face.
So, Salty Hitler.
No.
Never to my face. Does that mean I won? No, it means you won.
Woo!
Woo! Jake won!
Hey.
Jake's first time on the podcast and he already won a game.
Yeah. That's what you
God
do.
damn.
Although
Woo!
it's kind of a bad point to win
I
on.
know, right?
Definitely. Definitely a bad point to win on. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Let's Get Irrelevant podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode. And I guess we'll just close it out with some Twitter handles, huh?
Oh, God.
I am Cody Gray. I'm your host for tonight. And my Twitter handle is Cody Needs to Stop. And my YouTube channel is Cody Gray. Go ahead and check it out if you'd like to. Heather, what do you got going on?
My Twitter and Instagram are both Edgar Allen Yo 0, and my YouTube is Heather Ducky, but I'm not active, so like you don't need to check it out.
All right, Desiree, what do you got on?
All right, so
going
my
on?
Twitter is Desiree C34. That's C as in cat, number 34. And then my Instagram is Bella's Mommy, which is BELLAS. Mommy 9412. There you go. Go check it out.
Cool. Jake, what do you got going on?
Yeah, sure. You guys can follow me at my Instagram. It's lowercase j. It's Jake9212001.
Cool.
A lot of numbers.
I know, fucking A. It's like a secret passcode. All right. Well, thank you guys again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next week for another episode of the Let's Get Irrelevant podcast. Peace out.
Yeah, nasty. Excuse me, Desiree.
What? Oh my goodness.